Good evening. You're watching a brand new week of Left, Right and Centre. I'm Nidhi Razdan. On the show tonight, high political drama in Bihar as Lalu Yadav's RJD splits and then some MLAs return to the fold. As that story plays out, Vilas Paswan keeps the Congress and the BJP guessing on his next move and whether he will indeed go with Modi and the NDA. As both the BJP and Congress woo allies for the next elections, will smaller parties hold the key to government formation? That's our big focus tonight on a day of head-spinning politics playing out in Bihar with news that 13 of Lalu Prasad Yadav's 22 MLAs have deserted him to join Nitish Kumar. However, in the last hour or so, news has come in that about 6 of them have returned to the party fold. Nevertheless, the split is a bit setback for Lalu, who's been in talks with the Congress for a national alliance. Rahul Srivastav now joins us from Lalu Prasad Yadav's residence in the national capital for more on that. Rahul, firstly, the latest on how many MLAs are now back with the RJD. What exactly is going on in the party?
Nidhi, it's election season and party changes, party ideology and loyalty hoppers all are having a carnival of a time. What is happening inside Lalu Prasad Yadav's house for the last few hours is Lalu Prasad Yadav has been spending time virtually on phone. He has been calling up almost every party leader, every MLA, trying to find out what exactly is happening. And it is the result of this telephonic attempt by Lalu Prasad Yadav that we find that 6 of the MLAs, that's what party sources are saying, have decided to come back to the party fold. Some of them even going to the extent of saying that the signatures on their split letter were actually forged. What is really happening is that there is a political churning happening in Bihar politics. Bihar politics is perhaps reflecting what is happening elsewhere in the country also, that newer formulations, newer alignments are going to happen. Right now, what has happened in the RJD is a setback for the Congress party. One setback was in the morning when there was talk about Mr. Vilas Paswan of the LJP breaking away from the Congress and thinking of going to the BJP as part of the NDA. That's a serious crisis because if you recall in 2004, this alliance of Congress, RJD and LJP had walked away with 29 of the 40 seats. 2009, where this contested separately, the Congress got 2, Lalu Prasad Yadav got 4, and Vilas Paswan got none. And that is a scenario that this alliance has to work and come together if they have to take on the BJP. The crisis also for the RJD now is that there will be a doubt in the mind of the Congress with some RJD MLAs moving over to the JDU that is Lalu the right partner for the election or is it JDU? Perhaps Nitish Kumar, who was down in the dumps after the BJP walked away, he dumped the BJP. Somewhere he's trying to prove that he's still a force to reckon with. So a lot of these equations are going to come into play in the coming days. Lalu Prasad Yadav, we are told, is going to Patna in the morning, is going to parade all his MLAs and trying to show off strength.
All right, thanks a lot for that, Rahul. And as Rahul mentioned, the news of that split in the RJD coming on a day when Vilas Paswan has neither confirmed nor denied reports about his return to the NDA. He had quit the alliance after the Gujarat riots, but his son Chirag today said that Modi had a clean chit from the courts. The question, though, is whether Mr. Paswan is serious about going back to the NDA or whether he's playing hardball with the Congress. Also today, another potential ally for the Congress, the TRS, met Rahul Gandhi. Where will that merger go? Will that merger go ahead? That's another question.
Lalu caught off guard as his group of 22 MLAs split back home in Patna. 13 of them, including Muslims, separated to back Nitish Kumar's JDU government. Though within hours, 5 returned to the fold.
आज की तारीख में बिहार में जेडीयू एक ऐसी ताकत है जो सेकुलरिज्म के नाम पर सबसे मजबूत लड़ाई लड़ रही है, समझे? और इन्होंने बीजेपी को छोड़ा सेकुलरिज्म के नाम पर, नरेंद्र मोदी को रोकने का काम किया सेकुलरिज्म के नाम पर.
But ironically, the RJD splits the anti-BJP front. This could rattle the Congress on who's a stronger ally, Nitish Kumar or Lalu Yadav, and it could split the Muslim votes in Bihar. On the other hand, Lalu's rival Vilas Paswan kick-started a pre-poll political realignment. He had quit the NDA over Modi and Gujarat riots in 2002.
There definitely been a distress between, in our party leaders, because of the delay in the existing alliance. And everybody wants a clarity now.
While Paswan can consolidate Dalit votes for the BJP says that this is a sign of Modi's acceptability.
Narendra Modi ji, who was seen as the person will be isolating the party, now actually working as an amplifier of BJP.
Paswan reportedly wanted a dozen seats of Bihar's 40 from the Congress and the RJD. But Lalu Yadav said no, and the Congress has kept him waiting. While Paswan's son favors riding the perceived Modi wave, the BJP is cautious as it fears Paswan may be talking to the BJP to pressurize the Congress.
It's election season. Party changers, ideology and loyalty hoppers are displaying their amphibious skills, comfortable in water, on land, with BJP, Congress and other fronts. The BJP has been admitting the neoconverts readily. But Narendra Modi, who has now joined the pantheon of BJP greats, awaits an Atal Bihari Vajpayee-like coalition of political forces. In Delhi, Rahul Srivastava for NDTV.
It's hunting season for allies. Rahul Gandhi recently spoke of forging key alliances in Bihar. In another crucial state, Andhra Pradesh, that could soon see the creation of two states with Telangana, the Congress seems to be hedging its bet on the Telangana Rashtra Samiti. And this man, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, the TRS chief, met Rahul Gandhi this morning to thank him for Telangana. But the Congress party wants more than just pleasantries. Many in the Congress want the TRS, a strong regional force, to merge with them, to maximize its tally out of a total of 17 Lok Sabha seats. For the moment though, the TRS seems more keen to talk about a pre-poll alliance.
There are thousands of workers who are of the opinion that the party should retain its identity. There are thousands of other workers also who feel we should definitely repay Madam Gandhi's gesture towards Telangana.
Sources say TRS is still weighing the option of a merger. If it merges with the Congress, will the TDP and BJP take up the opposition space? Can the Congress accommodate workers of the TRS into its organization? Will K. Chandrasekhar Rao be the undisputed leader in Telangana and be its next chief minister? The Congress is keen on a merger before the Lok Sabha polls. One section fears smaller parties like the TRS can be wooed by NDA in the event of a fractured mandate. For the record, the Congress says it doesn't talk about alliances before the media.
Every attempt to make the broadest spectrum effective, non-communal, public interest, national interest coalition with the UPA.
Fighting its toughest election in the past 10 years, Congress will surely be hoping to get lucky with alliances. In New Delhi, Sandeep Phukan, NDTV.
Well, as I said, mind-boggling developments happening on the alliance front there today. Many permutations and combinations that are being discussed and talked about in a sort of musical chairs that's been happening in the RJD certainly tonight. Are these smaller parties, though, going to hold the key to government formation with both the Congress and the BJP actively and keenly wooing them and wooing smaller allies? Joining us on the program tonight, advisor to Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, Pawan Verma joins us. Anwarul Haq, former Member of Parliament from the RJD, joins us tonight. Also with us is Nawab Malik, spokesperson of the NCP, which is an ally of the UPA. Sudhanshu Trivedi, national spokesperson of the BJP, and our commentator this evening, Aarti Jairath. Let me go to Anwarul Haq first. Anwarul Haq ji, हमें सबसे पहले बताइए कि हुआ क्या है, क्योंकि सबसे पहले तो खबर ये आई कि 13 एमएलए जो हैं वो छोड़ के चले गए, लेकिन अब खबर आ रही है कि उसमें 5 या 6 एमएलए वापस आ गए हैं. तो सर आप पहले ये बताइए कि लेटेस्ट पोजीशन क्या है, कितने लोग वापस आए हैं?
मैं समझ रहा हूं कि ये 5-6 महीना पहले से नीतीश जी की षड्यंत्र चल रही थी. चूंकि उनकी सरकार गिरने वाली है और उनके पास बहुमत नहीं है, इसलिए उन्होंने ऐसा षड्यंत्र रचा था और जो कागजात पर सिग्नेचर करके दिया गया है 13 आदमी का, उसमें 11 आदमी का जाली दस्तखत है, फॉल्स है. उदाहरण स्वरूप यहां से हमारे लीडर राष्ट्रीय जनता दल के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष लालू प्रसाद ने सबों से बातचीत की. सबों ने एक मत से इनकार ही नहीं किया, बल्कि वो पार्टी ऑफिस में बहुत जल्द जो करीब में थे वो पटना पार्टी ऑफिस में आकर अभी भी बैठे हुए हैं. जहां तक 7 आदमी का और सवाल है, ये लोग देहात में हैं और वो लोग निश्चित रूप से कल 11 बजे तक पटना पार्टी ऑफिस में पहुंच जाएंगे और 12 बजे से 12:30 बजे से विधायक दल की मीटिंग है. मुश्किल से अगर नहीं भी आना होगा तो एक सम्राट चौधरी, जो भाई शकुनी चौधरी का लड़का है, जो शकुनी चौधरी हमेशा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से लेके सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एमएलए से लेके एमपी तक हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष लालू प्रसाद यादव के साथ रहे। उनका लड़का सम्राट चौधरी है, उनको इसी बात की शायद तकलीफ है कि साहब हमको खगड़िया से एमपी में लड़ना था और मुझे ये टिकट इत्यादि नहीं मिल रहा।
तो
अभी किसी तरह का कोई फैसला ही नहीं हुआ।
अनुराग जी, आप ये कह रहे हैं कि उनको छोड़ के बाकी सब लोग कल सुबह तक वापस आ जाएंगे, ये आपका कहना है?
निश्चित रूप से
लेकिन
हो
आप
सकता
ये भी
वो भी
कह
आ
रहे हैं
जाए।
कि नीतीश कुमार का षड्यंत्र है और इसमें 11 सिग्नेचर जो थे वो फोर्ज थे। ये बहुत बड़ा इल्जाम लगाया आपने।
नहीं, ये इल्जाम नहीं है, ये तो सही है ना। बिल्कुल नीतीश कुमार जी का षड्यंत्र आज नहीं, बहुत पहले से चल रहा था। और आज हमारे लीडर लालू प्रसाद यादव दिल्ली में तमाम सेकुलर जमात को लेकर चलना चाहते थे और चुनाव लड़ने की तैयारी कर रहे थे। इसमें उनको फील्ड खाली मिल गया तो सम्राट चौधरी को हेलीकॉप्टर पर बैठा करके उनके क्षेत्र खगड़िया में ले गए और 2-4 कामों का शिलान्यास किए और उनको लोभ लालच दिया। सम्राट चौधरी एक सिर्फ ऐसे एमएलए है जो पीछे में वह हमारे पार्टी के दल के और लीडर के विरोध में बोल रहे हैं। वैसे हमारी बातचीत हुई और आपने टीवी पर भी देखा, उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं वो तो मुख्यमंत्री के नाते हमको ले गए थे, लेकिन हम अपने पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय जनता दल के साथ थे।
जो आपने
और
लेकिन जो आपने सवाल खड़े किए वो मैं आज ये जेडीयू के जो हमारे आज representative हैं उनके पास लेना चाहती हूँ। पवन वर्मा, if you could answer the allegations then that the RJD is making tonight that this is a conspiracy by Nitish Kumar. Anwar ul Haq says that this was all pre-planned by Nitish Kumar and his government.
No, Nidhi, what is happening in the RJD is an internal matter of the RJD party. The JDU, to make an allegation against the JDU for what appears to be a fair degree of negative churning within the RJD, for which the reasons it must analyze on its own. Who is leading it? With whom does it wish to form an alliance? Who has left it? What is its credibility? What has been the governance record of its leader when he was in power for 15 years and drove Bihar under the ground? These are matters of the RJD. The most important point, Nidhi, is that the voter should not be taken for a ride. And if merely political machination and manipulation today after so many elections is the only means to achieve success in politics, it's a crying shame. The JDU stands for and Mr. Nitish Kumar, and this is verifiable, and any Bihari will
My
speak
question
for
though
it.
is how come
Stands
these
for
MLAs
good
suddenly
governance,
decided to break
clean
and join the
politics,
JDU? They
and
said that they
a
wanted to join the
secular approach
JDU.
to politics.
No, but why did it happen
Sorry?
now? Why did it happen suddenly that these MLAs wanted to break away and join the JDU? Did they suddenly realize that Lalu Yadav is a bad leader?
I've already said that what has happened in the RJD is for the RJD to handle. But it is no secret that Mr. Lalu Yadav was convicted of all things for corruption and actually spent time in jail and is out on bail. It is nobody's.
Then why have they gone back?
Out in the public realm. Please ask the RJD who is being bought back, who is leaving, what are they. This is an internal matter of the RJD. The JDU has never sought to ally with any party. The JDU is fighting
but
the
some of them went on record to say that they were joining
Nitish
Nitish Kumar because he was the true secular leader. I mean, they actually cited that.
I must say, Nidhi, I must say that in all of this, that certainly is a true statement. That he is a tall and a secular leader. Now, for other parties to reassess what is their role in other parties and to think of joining Nitish Kumar is their internal decision. Mr. Nitish Kumar is fighting the elections on the track record of his governance and on the issue of a plural India where all communities live in coexistence
I'm just
and
going to
harmony.
go back to Anwar ul Haq once more. Anwar ul Haq जी, ये जो आपने सुना पवन वर्मा जो कह रहे थे, वो कह रहे थे ये आपका इंटरनल मैटर है। अगर आपके लोग आपको छोड़ के जा रहे हैं वो इसलिए है कि जो आपके नेता हैं लालू प्रसाद यादव वो ही इज टेंटेड विद करप्शन, एक वो प्रॉब्लम है, उनकी लीडरशिप की प्रॉब्लम है। लेकिन आप मुझे ये बताइए कि क्या ये लालू प्रसाद यादव को वीकन नहीं करता कि ऐसे लोग छोड़ के चले गए और वापस आ गए, क्योंकि अभी वो सीट शेयरिंग की बात हो रही है नेशनल लेवल पे कांग्रेस के साथ। क्या आपको नहीं लगता कांग्रेस पार्टी सोचेगी कि इनके साथ क्यों जाए, नीतीश के साथ क्यों नहीं जाए?
मैं समझ रहा हूं कि इनका कहना बिल्कुल सरासर गलत बेबुनियाद है। जहां तक लालू जी का सवाल है, लालू यादव एक बहुत ही बड़े ताकतवर और कद्दावर लीडर हैं। उनके कद्दावरपना और ताकत को देख करके नीतीश कुमार सहित बीजेपी सब घबरा रही है। इसलिए लालू यादव के विरोध में तरह तरह का षड्यंत्र रचा जा रहा है और इनके कहने में, इनके कथनी और करनी में बहुत फर्क है। मैं समझ रहा हूं कि जिस तरह से मैं अपनी बात को आपके सामने कर रहा हूं, उनको कहने का भी राइट है, लेकिन दुनिया जानती है, इस देश, इस मुल्क की जनता जानती है कि लालू यादव सेकुलर है और सेकुलर पसंद है और आज भी सेकुलर जमातों के साथ है। इसका जवाब 2014 के चुनाव में जब रिजल्ट निकलेगा तो पता चलेगा कि बीजेपी और नीतीश कुमार किस तरह से जीरो पर चली गई।
I'm going to take this question though to the Congress next and to Randeep Singh Surjewala, the national spokesperson who joins us tonight from Chandigarh. Mr. Surjewala, how does the Congress view these developments today, given that Lalu Prasad Yadav is a very important ally for you, and especially in the upcoming elections, there is a perception that this considerably weakens him and his bargaining power vis-a-vis the number of seats that he's negotiating with you?
Nidhi, let me clarify by saying that it is the Congress party which supported the JDU government when BJP dumped them and left them in the lurch, and we supported the no confidence move. As far as defection of legislators from RJD is concerned, the so-called defection, since the situation is not clear, there are allegations on both sides from JDU and assertion by RJD leader that we just heard that their legislators are with them. On a matter of principle, I only want to say that breaking parties by way of defection in violation of 42nd Amendment is per se bad. And two statements of Shri Pawan Verma are significant in this regard. Firstly, when he says how many have been bought back, is he trying to signify that some were bought in the first instance? If yes, by whom?
That's your interpretation.
And are we going to indulge? Sir, with due regards to you, I'm not remotely suggesting that JDU did so. But who bought these legislators, if at all they were bought? And is it not violation of the anti-defection law? Can legislators leave and come back in this fashion? Congress has been a strong opponent of horse trading of this nature right from beginning, and on a matter of principle I feel that legislators should be, if anybody has to go from a party, he or she must resign first, seek a fresh mandate, and then they can go to any party.
Mr.
However,
Surjewala, are you saying this was a clear
parties,
attempt to engineer a split? Are you saying that there was a clear attempt from outside to engineer a split? I mean, you're basically saying Nitish Kumar and the JDU without saying it.
I am not, let's be very clear, I am not blaming Mr. Pawan Verma's party, since facts are not in public realm as yet. By tomorrow, when RJD holds its legislators meet, the facts will come out and we will know who, if any, tried to engineer a split, whether there was any sale or purchase of legislators, and whether, if at all it is, then it's a clear-cut violation of the anti-defection law. And anybody who wants to leave any political party, whether us or Mr. Verma's party or RJD or any other party, must first resign, seek a fresh mandate. That is the constitutional and the legal position in this country. And Congress per se is against any kind of defection and horse trading
but
of legislators.
But you're standing by Lalu Prasad Yadav. The Congress is standing by Lalu Yadav.
Nidhi, you are putting words in my mouth. What happens to Mr. Lalu Yadav's party? I am sure Lalu ji is a very seasoned, a very senior leader. He is capable of deciding for his party. And so is Nitish Babu, who is also a senior leader and a chief minister. Congress has nothing to do with this so-called splitting of party. On a matter of principle, I only want to put on record that defection
No,
of
but the point is,
legislators or
Randeep
horse
Surjewala,
trading
the
of
point is
legislators
Lalu
is
Yadav-
per se
Yeah,
condemnable.
Yeah, Pawan Verma wants to come in here, but the point,
Just
Randeep
want to
Surjewala,
respond
what is
quickly,
your position?
quickly.
Is the Congress going to stand with Lalu Yadav or not, no matter what? I mean, even if tomorrow 7 legislators or 8 legislators were to leave him, is the Congress still going to stand by him, or is there going to be a rethink? I know I don't expect you to say that now on left, right and centre and announce some national policy here, but I'm still going to ask you that would there be a rethink on that, or would you even consider the possibility of trying to woo Nitish Kumar?
Nidhi, possibility of alliances are open in Bihar, and Mr. Antony's committee has been speaking on alliances. I am sure moment we take a decision, we will inform. There is no question of ditching or standing by anybody. So far, Congress has not entered into any alliance. Yes, there are alliance talks on, and they are at a very, they are extremely serious. And moment we are able to seal an alliance, which we hope to do so shortly, then Mr. Antony committee will announce that alliance.
Okay, Mr. Pawan Verma wants
Just
to come
a
in
quick
first, and then
rebut,
I'll go
just
to
a quick
Sudhanshu.
rebut.
Yes.
Yeah, just a quick rebut. I was surprised that Mr. Surjewala used the language that when the BJP dumped the JDU, I'm sure he knows on record that it was Mr. Nitish Kumar, and we don't use words like dump, who on grounds of principle said that the continued alliance with the BJP is not possible. Secondly, I'm glad he has spoken on principles, because I'm sure the Congress party, because of the high standards taken on corruption, will think very carefully about whom it allies with in Bihar, especially not the leader, the party whose leader has been convicted for corruption. But that again is an internal matter of the Congress party.
And what are your options then, Mr. Verma? Is the JDU totally close to the idea of tying up with the Congress, or
we have never sought to make an alliance? I have said repeatedly, Nidhi, that the JDU has taken a principled stand. It has a remarkable track record of governance, which has been transformational for Bihar. It has benefited the weakest sections of the people, and it will go to the elections on its own track record.
Okay, before I come to the question of Vilas Paswan, I want to ask Anwarul Haq ji. Anwarul Haq साहब, अभी आपने सुना कि कांग्रेस के रणदीप सुरजेवाला ने क्या कहा कि जहां तक बिहार के अलायंसेस का सवाल है, all options are open in Bihar. Possibility of alliances is open in Bihar. There is no question of ditching anyone or standing by anyone. इसका मतलब है अभी लालू यादव के साथ कुछ पक्का नहीं है.
मैं समझ रहा हूं कि मेरे जानकारी में हमारा कांग्रेस से तालमेल पुख्ता हो गया है, और अगर वो कहते हैं तो शायद उनको इस बात की जानकारी नहीं है. इसलिए कांग्रेस से तालमेल हमारा पुख्ता हो गया, और अब फिर पुनः दोबारा किसी तरह की कहीं कोई बात नहीं होगी. और हम लोगों ने फैसला कर लिया, हमारे लीडर फैसला कर लिया है कि सेकुलर जमातों के साथ हम लड़ेंगे. आज भी रामविलास पासवान आकर के लालू यादव से वो मुलाकात करने मिले, तो निश्चित रूप से लालू यादव से अच्छी दोस्ती है रामविलास को. दोनों मिल करके और जो 2014 के चुनाव में वो लड़ेंगे, और बहुमत नहीं बल्कि 40 सीट पर कामयाब होकर के बीजेपी का जमानत जब्त करा देंगे.
अभी तो पासवान जी कह रहे हैं कि मोदी के साथ भी जा सकते हैं. अनवरुल हक जी, क्या होगा?
नहीं, पासवान जी ने ये बात नहीं कही है.
उन्होंने मना भी नहीं किया ना.
पासवान जी के यहाँ नहीं, आप पासवान जी के
बेटे ने कही
आज से 4 रोज पहले शाहनवाज गए थे. शाहनवाज को क्या पासवान जी ने जवाब दिया? पासवान जी ने जवाब दिया कि रामविलास पासवान बीजेपी के साथ चला जाए, यही किसी किताब में नहीं है. और चिराग पासवान ने कहा कि हम पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड के मेंबर हैं, मैं नहीं चाहता हूं कि बीजेपी के साथ जाएं, हम एडजस्टमेंट सेकुलर जमातों के साथ करेंगे. इसलिए बीजेपी के बारे में न तो रामविलास पासवान ने कहा, न रामविलास के लड़का ने कहा.